Hi, 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 my students. Welcome in English with Mr. Bambang. Now you learn English with the easiest way in speaking. Speaking. English students all they want to have target in their study, in their studying. They want to speak English as fast as possible. They want to have everything in their study to get good at speaking. But the real problem in their study is they don't have enough time to practice in their classroom. They just study by listening. When the lecturer explain the lesson, the students just enjoy their lesson. Listen and listen again. What do you think about you, my friend? Did you do the same thing with the lazy students like this? Come, sit, listening to the lecturer without making question to the lecturer. Just they want to be passive students, listening. Talk with your friend. Talk friends and friends. They talk each other. They don't realize that they study, they have imitation. You have limited time in campus, at school. If you never use your time to speak, it means you will not have good progress in your study. Because speaking is number one in learning English. You agree or not? Yeah, Mr. Bambang, I just agree 90%. Okay, never mind. You can imagine. You learn English for years. You can analyze your speaking. Getting more or getting less. Only you can analyze your progress, not others. How can you use your speaking? Do you think it's enough for you to practice your English only in your classroom? Do you think it's enough for you to practice your English only with your lecturer? All depend on yourself. Now, how you can get good progress at speaking? The first step that you must have at your speaking, the first thing that you must do is you must have time to read English text. Oh, what kind of English text that we must read? You can choose based on your hobby. You can choose the easiest reading text for you. Maybe 90% you understood with the content of the reading text. The function of this activity is it can eliminate boring. In studying English, if you just focus on difficult word day by day, reading, after that you can open your dictionary, read again, open again your dictionary, useless your study. Maybe only 1% the word can you memorize in your mind. What I want you to do in your way to study is, please spend your time for reading. Maybe 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. You can do it continuously. Don't judge yourself busy. I don't have time to read. But reading in English, you can use your mouth, not only close your mouth. No. Use your time to open your mouth to read word by word, sentence by sentence. If you can do it every day, in the same time, over and over, you can do it continuously, I believe in you. You will get good progress in your speaking. By reading, you will find new word that you didn't understand. So, why I ask you to read English text 90% you must understand with the reading text, the story maybe? The more reading with the easiest reading text, your study to be easier. You become like it because you enjoy with your reading. How about if you find newspaper, for example, Jakarta Post, so many words you didn't understand the meaning, the content of the magazine, the newspaper. Now it's time. You must be selective. You must try a new way. How can you are able to find the easiest English book to practice your English at speaking? So many, my students, so many English guidance for you all. I am here just wants you all to be active students. I don't want you spend your time in the wrong way. You can do it your time with your friends for discussion, not full in bahasa. But I would like to remind you again, in your speaking, you will get difficult word. One of your friend will help you, will correct you with your difficult word without opening your dictionary. Because I believe one of your friends understood with the English word. Anything else? You want to ask how to get good at speaking? If the first method, you can read newspaper, English newspaper, and what is the second way to make your speaking good? Secondly is try when you found new word, practice it at speaking. For example, my mind. My mind is made up. What does it mean? My mind is made up. It means you don't want to change with another sentences. You have strong decision. You don't want to change with another opinion. You have strong decision. You must do like this. You must do like this. The same to increase at your speaking. Practice with new word. It's not enough for you to memorize word by word. Every day maybe 2 words, 5 words, 10 words. Without using it, lose again what you have memorized before. Why you just memorize without use in real speaking? Speaking is hard for you to do because at speaking you will not have time. You will not have time to arrange the sentence in a long time. You just have short time to practice. So use word, after that practice it. Then third, when you got English lesson, it's good chance for you to make your English better, because in front of you in your classroom you have a lecturer. When you got something wrong with your speaking, I believe that your lecturer will give you correction based on your mistake, based on your wrong pronunciation. So you just speak and speak. Yeah. How can the lecturer understand with your mistake if you never speak? When you did something wrong with your speaking, never mind. I would like to give you example. Did you know the baby learn how to walk? You can learn from the baby. The baby, the first time is crawl. Okay. Learn how to stand. Fall again. Stand again. Fall again. The same with you. The failure is the key to get your speaking better. You learn more from your mistakes. You have many mistakes because of you did much at your speaking. The more practice your English in your daily life, you will get many mistakes. Do it. Do it. So many English lecturer understand about the students' weaknesses. They just shy to speak. Shy is not good for you. Shy can disturb your confidence to speak. Yeah. You can use like this. Yeah. If you have the time, you can do it in your house by yourself. You didn't need others to help you to speak English. You have handphone. Use your handphone to record your activity. Try to do this activity every day. Maybe before sleeping, before you do something that what you think that one is good for you to do. But practice in English, don't forget it. If you just use your time only play and play, you never use it at speaking, once more, your English getting down and down. Don't you know that you want to have good job, my students? Don't you know that outside here you will get the best competitors? Don't you think you can win, compete with them? Now you can answer, not me. Prepare. Preparation is the best way for you to achieve what you want. Nothing impossible in your life. Everything is possible. You still have time. You still have time to practice your English day by day. So, what is the right way for you now to do? What I want you to do now is, don't forget to practice. By practicing, it can make your speaking perfect. By speaking, you will know your pronunciation is good or not. Your pronunciation can be understood with others or not. By practicing. Never practice, your pronunciation to be bad. The lazier you are, the worse at your speaking. Now it's time for you to prove it. Now it's not late for you to improve your English. Yeah. The conclusion of this learning is, we have the same time every day, 24 hours. Let's use 24 hours for study. Because by studying much, you will get the best speaking. Like what I said before, the more reading, practicing. Lucid sigh in your deep heart. Only that one disturb your speaking. Make enjoy your speaking. Yeah. Thank you. We can continue with another strategy to speak English. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.